Hmm. Why are we scratchy? Why are we scratchy? Why are we scratchy? Trying to figure out these little settings real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear me. What's up, Ascension? Reason is crackling and popping. Buffer. Kind of shit. A little bit better. All right. Hmm. I'm gonna have to export this out into individual files. No. Let me share this. Copy. Share the stream on the page. How y'all doing today, man? Got a couple people up in here. I'm gonna just sent out an email blast. Maybe I'll do a super phone. Haven't done those in a while. Ah, ah. My bad, y'all. Send out a message. Gonna get some more people up in here. Uh, super. There we go. Boom. All right, in there. Y'all know what's good, bro. All right, here we go. For some reason, I use voice meter. This shit is like all over the place. Don't know why. I guess I might have to. Again, I open YouTube after a while, and yo, Rona, name is convenient. Uh, all the man. I've had to do this in a while, long while, but we doing it today. I don't know why my skipping. All right, so you guys got any questions about mixing, mastering, beats, whatever? Can you guys hear me, by the way? I hope you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. What up, Mario? Darren, how you doing? 40s. You loud and clear. Yeah, you good, Epic. Appreciate you. Love that you posting behind the scenes video. Yeah, man. Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it, man. Start being more interactive. Lil Frank was good, bro. Yeah, if y'all got any questions, mixing, mastering, whatever, ask them. Man, I've been using FL since FL3, bro. All right, I'm gonna organize these sounds real quick. Main sound. Well, I'm not extra out like some of these producers, like with all the colors and like organized. I'm not organized like that. A little bit, but not like that. I mean, it's good to do that, but that shit's way too time consuming. I just want to finish the beat. Yeah, you know I mean, but please briefly explain how you acquire and organize your samples. Um, samples. I mean, I set my samples up in a folder, so I have like this folder down here called VSTs and drum kits, and then like after that, it's really like not the it's organized for me, but not for everybody else. But I have a bunch of different types of shit because I have so many sounds, bro. It's ridiculous. But the main folder I use is this one called mixed drums, and within there I have it separated by different things. So I got like acapellas, hits by producers. This is like an old ass file, and like my shit's really not that organized, my guy. Like, so you're asking the wrong person. But within the kits for by producers, I organize it by the producer. So I know if I do use a sample by a producer, I know what the sample is. You know what I'm saying? Like I know who made the sample and where I got it from, and I can go back and find it. So I got like Cash Money AP, some people that I work with that like did custom work for me. You got Beaster and like, Graves and all the people that I have purchased samples from. But I don't really usually use samples like that. I kind of play my own shit. Man. Um, I kind of try to not use samples as much as possible. Do you clip your kicks sometimes? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Look at the shit. My kick right here. Like it's like hidden like in the red. My shit be loud, man. So how I kind of think about it is like this. Like if I play all of this, I try to keep the kick way above all the other instruments. So you can see compared to these sounds, if I put the kick next to this, like on this end, this is the kick, and I show you this is the main sound. See how much lower it is? And there's this thing that if you study, it's called perceived loudness. So there's different types of sounds that you perceive as loud over others. So anything that's mono or anything that hits with a heavy attack, which is like a kick, a snare, a hi hat, anything like that, they sound louder than what they actually are. And the louder that you make them, the louder that they are perceived to be. So if you want a beat to sound louder, sometimes it's not so much the instruments that need to be louder, it's the kick. And a lot of the time, when a song is mixed and mastered, like finished, those are some of the rules that they follow. Like you'll notice that a kick is gonna be louder than vocals. At least they'll be perceived as louder than vocals because of the attack. So I make them way louder than anything else. So that if it sounds like that, that's why. Do you ever recycle the beats that don't sell, or do you trash them? I just put beats out and keep going, bro. Just wait, we gonna see Epic on Genius deconstructed with a few Grammys in a few years. Uh, I doubt it. I doubt it. I highly doubt it because I don't like the industry and I don't want to be a part of the industry. And I get hit up by people in the industry and I tell them no most of the time. 99.9% of the time. They're going to have to go buy a beat, make a song, make a hit record, and force it to happen for that to happen. I'm never going to be in a studio with anybody or anything like that. That will never, ever, ever happen. All right, so never, ever happen. Horns. All right. Can't believe more fools ain't in here catching knowledge. Hey, bro, it is what it is, man. I don't do this for the recognition. I just do it because, people ask me to. And the ones that want to be in here, they're here. They are here. Get the wisdom. I've heard of perceived loudness before, but it all sounds confusing until it's explained. For sure. Yo, what's good? AM1? AMI? Yeah, AMI. I don't know how to say that. I'll say AMI. All right. But is the beat loud enough? Yes. Turn it up a little bit. That loud enough? Yeah, it's too loud. Let me check the kick. Okay, look. All right, this sound right here is super mono. I'm gonna widen it up a little bit. Super mono. You can see it. So I'm gonna widen it up. I'm gonna use Echo Boy. Kind of like, and I'm gonna use this preset. Like, so whenever you open it on default, you just press back once. It's called widener. Gives it a little bit more width, you know what I'm saying? Makes it a little thick. I'm gonna cut some of the lows off here because it's really neat. Super aggressive on the lows. I'm gonna cut some of the highs, high highs, and raise some of the other highs. Do you have a favorite VST? Like VST instrument or like effect? Your biggest fan, to be honest. I appreciate that, Isaiah. Could you tell it was mono by the level peaks? I've been trying to tell the difference. So, like, okay, if I turn this off right here, right, you can you can hear how mono it is. Like if you listen, but if you look, usually in the left and right spectrum, you know, you can see a sound going, you know, left and right, or if it's like you could visually see the difference. So if I turn on this Echo Boy, well, first if I play it, it's squared out at the top. You see where this hits versus this one right here. You can see on the right the little frequency bands or whatever the fuck that shit's called. They're kind of one's up, one's down. So it's telling you it's a little more stereo. This one's blocked off. That's mono as hell. Same thing like if I turn on a kick or a hi hat, vibe it up. Turn up. See how it's squared off. Same way here. Both are squared off. So now if I turn on Echo Boy, see it? Little lines right there. And you can hear how stereo it is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? Jay Shep was good. Shroom was good. We got 42 people in here. Let's go. Marley was good. Yo, everybody in here. What's happening? Oh, Logic the B man, what's good, bro? I seen you all over my shit. I appreciate you. Nacho Nerd Talks. Nacho tapping in before you go to work for sure, man. Have a good day at work. Have a blessed day at work. So yeah, we just going over it. Got some producers in here, got some artists in here. I just want to show kind of like how the work happens. Yes, sir. Big Tommy was good. Massive Soul in here. Big difference for sure. Yeah, so huge difference in the sound. You know what I'm saying? So now both of these have this stereo space, right? So like if you look up stereo spectrum, think of like like 180 or 180 degrees, where like look it up. Let's see if I can show an image. No, I don't feel like doing that shit. But like look up stereo spectrum, it'll show you. If you go Google, look up stereo spectrum, it'll show you what it looks like. And every sound needs to sit in a different place on a stereo spectrum while leaving space in the middle, in space within the stereo spectrum for the artist to sit. And that's what creates like width, and it makes beats that sound simple, a little less simple, a little more full. Dr. Dre is really good at that shit, right? Him and his engineers at least. So if you listen to this, you can hear like they're kind of sitting in the same space. So this one, I need to turn this EQ on a little bit. Yo. Zen was good. FBG was good. All right, so Now I'm gonna turn on the stereo enhancer, right? And I need this to be, so this is this, oh, this is how I can show the stereo spectrum. This is a stereo spectrum, this circle right here, this half circle, right? This triangle is how the sound is emitted out to the stereo spectrum. So you can see it pushing out and it's wide. If you thin it out, you can, this is mono when the line is straight. If you widen it up, it gets wider. You can really hear the difference. So I need this to sit in a different space. You know what I'm saying? Now you can kind of, it separates those two sounds. You know what I mean? Yo, Jew was good. Matt Black. Southern Reds was good, family. Glad to see your work. Most consistent producer. I appreciate you, man. All right, this sound, I need to make it have some type of like, I don't know, like a distinctive space, distinctive sound to kind of separate it from that other sound because they're both kind of like guitars. And it has like, the plucks have like this low end that I want to cut out. And I see a lot of producers, they do this shit. Like they go up here and then they'll click like, what is that? They'll go to mastering. I think they'll do like this and cut like this. You're cutting out all the feeling from the beat when you do that, you know, from the sound. Like you don't want to completely cut off the lows. Like there's a motion in the bass, there's a motion in the top half, like, and you're just leaving only the mid, and it just makes everything sound, I don't know, like trash, to be honest, in my opinion. So I don't square it off. I try to like leave some of that emotion in the bass area, and it creates a different fullness, a different feeling when you do that. So I don't completely cut it off. Like I want these frequencies here. I just don't want like these frequencies down here. Because this is where I want the bass. I want you to feel the bass, but I don't want you to feel the, you know what I mean? Like a lot of producers do that shit, bro, and it's trash. It's really not good. Unless you're really like, let's say you got a sample and it has bass in it, and you want to cut the bass out completely, like you want to remove the bass completely, then do that. But like if you have a sound, and let's say you're playing the notes, or you clicked in the notes, whatever you did, and you have those low notes that create the dissonance in the when you're playing it. If you cut the lows out, it takes away that extra emotion in the movement of the chords. So you're pretty much taking away the feeling, you know. And when people say like there's no feeling in music, that's because everything gets cut out. Like the sounds get cut out, and a lot of these engineers follow that bullshit, and it's trash. And so the music is actually good. The music has emotion. They're just taking the emotion out in the mixing and mastering. A roll, brother. All right, Shroom. Have a good day, man. Working on something with lawyers right now. Hey, man. Good luck. Stay on your toes. Stay on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? No, them motherfuckers be. All right, so yeah, we cut a little bit in this. Probably gonna add like a weird effect to it, like type of chorus, something to give it a little life. Not that much life though. Let's kind of go through some. Ooh, that's nice. Turn it down a little bit. Hmm, that's nice. Yo, Epic, just got your text. Hype to tune in, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hope I didn't bother you in the middle of the day or nothing like that. I don't be trying to send out crazy, messages or nothing like that. You know, let's try to like. I got this VST. It's called Analog Chorus, and I can create like an auto pan, so it basically goes back and forth. And what this does is allow it to. it kind of goes back and forth and creates this space, but I don't want it to like completely. So this 100%, this is 0, this is 100%. So this is 100% left and right now. But if I turn it down, it opens up that space. I'm gonna turn down this main sound a little bit. Yeah, your presence is appreciated, bro. I appreciate you just dropping in. I appreciate that, man. Nah, I got an MRI later. Oh, okay, I feel you. What monitors and interface you use? So I use a Mackie Big Knob, and I have the Genelec. Uh, I forgot what they're called, but they're like way too expensive, bro. I only bought them because I had to do tax write-offs. You know what I'm saying? Like that, they're like $3,000 each. I would not suggest buying them unless you have to do tax write-offs. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're excessive as fuck. I don't need them, but I had to do tax write-offs, so I bought them. I'm gonna mono this out just a little bit more. No, Epik, honored to be here right now. Proud of you, dog. I'll be copping more. I appreciate, man. If you bought anything for me, I appreciate that, man. You don't have to. I really, really. What was the Coral plugin? It's called Coral. It's by Native Instruments. All right, so I got like a little. So you remember I was telling you about that stereo spectrum, right? So if I had this wide, this wouldn't be able to live. You know. And then in this sound, there's a lot of low end. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. Your mixes come out so clean. I had to ask. Hey, got you. So this has a lot of low end, but I wanted to have that, right? So I'm gonna cut it just a little, not crazy, just a little bit. And it doesn't have like a high presence, so I'm actually gonna bring that up a little bit. I want some of that dust in there. You hear the dust? But I don't want it all. I just want a little bit. I'm gonna fuck with the stereo spectrum a little bit. So that's mono. Just gonna slowly bring it out. And it's kind of dominant in the right ear. You see it right here? I'm gonna bring it to the left a little bit. Actually, it's this one. Left. There we go. Epik low key produced my whole album. Hey, send it to me. Oh, this seems way more user friendly than Ableton. Yeah, Ableton is some shit. Ableton is some respect, bro. Showed me your beats. We freestyle. Hey, I appreciate that, man. $300 with worth of beats from. Wow, that's crazy, bro. I truly appreciate that, man. If you guys made anything, like send it. I think my email is in the description in the stream right now. Like send that shit. I'll listen to it for sure. Oh, I didn't separate that flute. Fuck. All right, whatever. Have to live with it. Hmm. I don't know. I kind of like how this is sitting. Maybe we can add like a little retro sound to it. I'll make it mono. And I'm gonna mess with some of this panning, but I want it to kind of like, so if you look down here, wish I could zoom in for you guys. If you look down here under where it says sync, you can change the I'm having a brain fart. The way that the panning moves. So right here it's kind of like the wavelength is round. If I click it again, it's a little bit more triangular. and then and then if you click it again, this is square. So that means it goes left all the way, right all the way. It completely goes left and right. So if you listen, and then it'll move over to the left. If I speed it up, it goes back and forth. I like messing with sounds like that to kind of like throw the, and I don't want to throw the listener off, but I want it to catch their attention when it's like a really simple beat. It's like if it's moving back and forth and at random times, it like makes them have to pay attention a little bit more. And it makes it sound more complex than it actually is. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, fam. In the Uber with the headphones and that shit panned back and forth. Hey. All right, so like, there's a rule that was made up by somebody, and that's my saying. My motto is like, you follow the laws, you break the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's laws in music that you just have to follow because it just is what it is. But there's rules that somebody made up that's some bullshit that I don't follow at all, and that's putting a live bass, a 808 or a sub bass over an 808 bass, or a sub bass over a live bass. And I love doing that shit because like they have two different emotions, two different feelings. They say two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like a sub bass has a lot of aggression, has a lot of like, I don't know, like makes you want to punch somebody in the face. And then the like live bass makes you want to like, I don't know, it's a more of like a more uh what's the word? Um I don't know, like a positive feeling or more of like a luxurious feeling. So, I like to mix the two and kind of fuck with the listener a little. So that's what I did here. And most people would tell you not to do that, but I like doing it. And what I'll do is, so I have this bass that hits every once in a while, right? So that that's gonna, it just gives it a different type of feeling. So what I'll do is that one thing that I told you not to do is cut off all the lows. But what I'll do with this, since the bass, the 808 bass is sitting all in the lows, and this has more high end, I'll cut the lows on this. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not sitting in this space where this 808 is. So I'm gonna play them together. Now they're not disrupting each other. Right? Now they can both live together. You know what I'm saying? Before they couldn't live together. Now they can live in the same house. And you can even put like maybe some chorus on it or something like that to give it like a different feeling. I need a chorus that's a little more cheap. I need a cheap chorus. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll cut some of the lows off just a little bit. Yes, sir. So then I'm gonna try putting a distortion on it. Nothing crazy. Just something to kind of liven it up a little. There we go. Heavy saturation. Yeah, like that. Put some of the highs a little bit. I actually put some of the lows back in. Turn down some of the mix. Take off some of the lows again. I'm actually put a bass at. There we go. Hey bro, do you mix and master finished songs with vocals? I used to, but I hate doing it because I just hate doing it. Like I don't like to mix and master songs because it takes too much time and it's too many opinions. That makes sense? Like me working with somebody else, mix and master their stuff. They have a vision. Like our visions have to align, and most of the time, my vision doesn't align with other people's vision, and I hate doing that shit. Like it's too much, too many cooks in the kitchen. If that makes any sense. So somebody asked me about the kick if my kicks distort before, and here's a instance where it doesn't distort, but it's way higher than everything else, so it hits. I'm gonna turn up this bass a little more because it's not hitting like that. Yeah, I was trying to do something with mix and mastering before, and I was getting it together, and it just didn't work out how it was supposed to. I was trying to have somebody else do it. What's good, Regal? So I need a little reverb on here. Maybe like a little echo. A little bit of reverb. Happy to see you doing your thing live. I appreciate that, man. Do you do any gain staging at all? Kind of at the end, I do, but not like your typical gain staging. So how'd you get so good at making melodies, music theory, or no, just consistency, bro? Like just I make beats every single day that I want to present to people. So one thing that I did when I was first started making beats is like I remade the whole entire Chronic 2001 album, like to the best of my abilities. It wasn't good, but I just did the best that I could because I thought that that was the most like artist friendly, best mixed, most best beats that had came out at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like the cream of the crop, top tier, and that's what I wanted to be. So I just remade every single beat on that album to the best of my ability, and so that I can learn and reverse engineer everything. So And but I'm extra. Like I'm super extra try hard when I do shit. Like that's not necessary, but that's that's the way that I approached it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, and I think that if you're an artist, if you rap, like if you have a particular rapper that you love, like my favorite rapper is Jay-Z. Um, like when I first started like recording when I did rap, I re-recorded the whole entire Black album. And like I found all the instrumentals and whoever remade the instrumentals and I redid that and I just wanted to understand how the vocally approach and how he broke down the syllables and I just wanted to understand how to get to that level. And when you're first born, that's how you learn how to talk, that's how you learn how to walk. You're imitating what you see, and that's the way that your brain works. That's the easiest way to get your brain to understand. And then over time you get to you learn different things, you pick up different things, and you don't sound like your parents, you don't walk like your dad anymore, you don't walk like your you don't walk like the people around your brother or whatever. You pick up different things from different people and then you become the person that you are. So that's the same way that I approach music, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna do that same panning thing with this snare because I don't want it to just be a bland ass snare, and I might put like a weird effect on it too, just to give it like, it's not typical. It's like a typical sequence, but I don't want it to feel like a typical sequence. Oh, why did I monitor it out? I remade drum kits. Hey, whatever you need to do, like mixing and mastering. I can't make mixing and mastering. It takes time, bro. Watch videos. Do it every day. You like that I'm extra? All right, so um, I'm gonna put this filter freak sound on it. See if we can something weird. I'm gonna put this before this. How long do you sit with a beat? An hour. So I made this beat like an hour ago, and then I'll mix and master it. I'll walk away, and then I'll come back, mix and master it, and then I'm done. Like I don't sit on beats for very, like, to me, my rule of thumb is that if it takes me too long to make a beat, then the beat is trash. Like if it takes 10 days to make a beat, it's a terrible beat. And just because you sit on a beat for fucking 5 weeks and you work on it, like a song, I get it. Like if you're working on a whole song, working on a beat, and then the lyrics, and then the song, and then the mixing and mastering, like that whole process, I get it. Like, but just the beat alone, just making a beat to put it out, like the beat is trash. What's good, Golden? All right, this not giving me what I want. Got a coral. Ooh, that's weird. Yeah, do that, and then I'm gonna make this. So on here, I have this analog chorus, which is making it pan. I have this chorus, which is making it do like a weird sound. After the chorus, I'm gonna add stereo imager to mono it, right? So before it sounded like this, right? Has this weird spacey sound. Then I'm gonna make it mono. Then I'm gonna pan it. So it's not taking up space. Like if you have the chorus on it and then you add it and you don't mono it out, it's gonna take up a lot of space in the stereo spectrum that I was talking about before. So now you still get the effect, but it's not taking up space from where the artist needs to be. Let me see. Hopped on. What you planning on? I'm just releasing it. Releasing it in, what time is it? Probably a couple hours, 3 hours. I'm already writing to this beat. Hey. So we got this regular ass hi-hat. Right? Reggie. Little Reggie hi-hat. I'm probably gonna add. I'm gonna do that same thing I did earlier, where make it sound a little wider, widen it, right? Then I'm gonna see if I can add like halftime on it, but I'm only going to halftime the lower frequencies. So now I'm making a second hi-hat sequence without actually having to make a second hi-hat sequence. See? All right, I'm gonna put another chorus on this open hi-hat, so it's not, just a regular ass chorus or regular ass hi-hat. So, throw some on there. Now I'm gonna turn the melodies up a little bit because they're kind of low to me. Melodies in the 808. Turn that kick up, clap, snare. Ayo. All right, so now I got my master. I got that done. I haven't saved this. I'm so glad that this didn't shut off on me. I would have been upset. I didn't save it. I'm an idiot. I forgot that oh, wow. All right, so this one is, wow. Woo! Glad I saved it. Holy. All right, so now I'm gonna throw my master preset. So this saves me time. It makes my beats consistent. So every beat has the same type of master on it. I change it and tweak it a little bit, but I have a master preset that I use on every beat. So now you can hear the difference. So this is the beat before. Right? This is the beat after. So it has some width on it. So what I have the bass. So this is a stereo imager. It's that same thing I had before, but this is on the master. And so now I have the bass widened. So if I solo this bass, see how wide it is? I don't want that. I don't want it to, I have it like that because it was in a particular beat, but now I want this to be mono. I want the whole low end to be right in the middle. So now it's in the middle, right? right? Same thing with the low mids, right? I can make it mono, but and slowly turn it up. So that main sound, I want it to be, you know, in the forefront a little bit. So now we're in a good spot. Main thing, I want to make sure that these lows aren't too loud. So I have these actually turned up 8 decibels. So I'm gonna turn that down 3 decibels. So I'm gonna put it down to 5. And so now we're in a good spot. Same thing with the low mids. That's where that kick, that snap in the kick that a lot of people like, that's where that sits. You hear it. You hear that snap in the kick, that's what you want. I have the attack turned down right here, so I'm gonna turn that up a little bit just so it hits a little harder. Sounds good to me. And these are the mid highs. This is where the clap and all that sits. You don't want that to be too overbearing because people's ears are gonna get smacked. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Vision? Sounds good to me. It's not hitting over too much. See right here. If it hits in this bend, see how this hits in that bend? So it pulls it down to where it's not going to disrupt people's ear. Same thing in this frequency. Same thing in the high end. Nothing's sitting up there, so we're pretty much good to go. And I don't need to add too much EQ here. To me, everything sounds good. But what I am going to add is distortion on top of that. So it's like just a slight distortion. I learned this from one of Dr. Dre's engineers from back in the day. And I'm going to use this emulator of the SSL2. If you know what an SSL is, that's like one of the craziest boards from back in the day. So it's like an emulator for that. I'm going to turn the sample rate down. So it's not, doesn't have that like crunchy, too much of that crunchy sound. I'm gonna turn the saturation up a little bit just to give it a little push. Turn the output up a little bit just to make it louder. This is that gain staging that you guys were talking about. So there's something that's giving me a hiss. It's this cassette right here. So I'm gonna turn that down. Turn that static off. That was annoying the crap out of me. That cleans that up completely. Appreciate you, Golden, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Anybody, you know, that came through, I truly appreciate you. You don't have to. I know y'all got lives. I just thought I might reach out and, you know, let you guys know. All right, now I'm gonna organize this so and start making the actual structure of the beat. So this is the main sound. Bass, air. Get away. So I put all of my main sounds at the top, all of the drums at the bottom, so I can organize it a little bit. showing how you make fire. This is very informative to me. Still learning the process of nah, man, I appreciate you for coming through. When will you stream again? I'm trying to stream every day, bro. Trying. Always a pleasure to share this moment. It's hard. Appreciate you, man. All right, I'm gonna copy this out a few times. Get a good intro. I'm gonna take all the drums out. So maybe like I like to create something that has a little bit of shock value to it. Maybe see what we got in gross beat. We can kind of. All right, DeAndre. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Oh, what was that? 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 That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. See how that sounds. Here, with some automation. If I miss any questions, y'all can ask again. I'm just trying to, still trying to see what I could do with this. Sometimes I'll get to this point and then the beat just it sounds good altogether, and then I'll completely scrap the beat because it just doesn't sound good when I start organizing it. All right, so I want that main sound, take out that sound, take out the flute, see how that sounds. All right, Nether, appreciate you, man. All right, so I wonder if I do that. What if I drop it right here? Nope. Oh, where that 808 at? And maybe we can take the 808. I'm going to make it unique. I'm going to reverse it, right? So then 808, like right at the end right here. How about this? What's it called? It's all over that. See how it sounds. Fuck it. Yep. And so it has like that bass kind of like leading into it. It gives you like a little bit more drop. There we go. And drop it right here, right at the end, and then we can bring in like one of the keys. I got this flute, 808, clap. I don't want any hi-hats. Let's see how it sounds. See how that, oh, I didn't even know I had that in there still. All right, high def, appreciate you, bro. Maybe we could put like something like some percussion. I've been using these same sounds over and over again, but I like it because it's kind of giving me a certain type of identity. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use different. Try that. Or make 4 bars. Pitch back. Turn it down a little bit because it's loud as shit. How did you copy the pattern so fast? Yeah, Control B. How long do it take you to make beats? About an hour. If I reverse it. Good time. Nope. Alright, find something else. Can read my mind. Epik, I almost said. Hell yeah. Hey. What that's pretty much on beat. Ooh. Too fast. All right, let's find some notes. Try here. This is the sucky part about making beats, when you can't find the sound that you have in your head, and you gotta dig. Ooh. Yeah, I like shit like that. They got the little. You can hear him like breathing, counting the. You can hear him like breathing, counting the beats while he's playing it. I love shit like that. I'm gonna put that in there. Put that in there, and then layer on top of that. I like that. Damn it! Oh, class. Everything is like all over the place. Like I don't want it to be all over the place. I just need something that's really consistent. But what is that? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Wait. Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy. Ooh. Okay. Okay. My sister want to get beats from you. I'm ready when she ready. I don't know. I might be being extra. I don't know. Let's listen to it from the beginning. I might be being extra. Okay, how can I transition into that? I transition right into that properly. Like it didn't. It's dope. It just didn't transition right. Maybe reverse that. Reverse into that, and then like drop the whole shit. Yeah, that sounds. Okay, I feel like I need the kick in there now. Hmm. More bass on the second part? What you mean? Oh, I do got that bass part though. Ooh, thank you. Right. And right before the hook part, I'm thinking like a little drum type, you know what I'm saying? A little fill, throw up in there. Maybe something from Beat Butcher. Have drum fills? I'm sure he does, but I'm gonna have to like really fucking dig. I know exactly where. You know, Cardiac always got some. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of dope. That was dope. Dun, dun, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. What was that? That 2 bars? 2 beats? 1 bar? 2 bars? Yeah, 2 bars. There we go. Do. That shit is smacking. So I gotta turn down shit. Good. Do that same thing we did right here with the bass. So it has like a. Oh, I could do that there too, though, low key. That works. put this? Ah, what if I put it before there? What if I put it here? Nope. All right. Think it's done pretty much. All right, that part right there, that little sound, like the little percussion we put in there, it's a little sharp. Like it hurts my ears a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but my ears are sensitive as hell. So put some compression on there. I'm gonna tag down. Yeah, now it's kind of tucked in there. Yeah, I've been collecting sound kits for 15 years. How can you get into the studio with me? Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I don't really get into the studio too much anymore. I've been doing this for a long time, bro. Like, I think July it'll be 16 years I've been doing this, man. And I went through the whole process of like getting in the studio with people and working in studios and studio jumping and working in industry shit and doing all kind of stuff. And like, I personally really hate working in the studio, like with people. Like, maybe I'm like the only person in the music industry maybe that hates it, but like I hate the process. Um, I'm not a good collaborator. Like I'm like probably the worst collaborator in the world. Like I'm not good at listening to other people's feedback that much. I like to get my ideas out, and like people are also aren't good at allowing people to get their ideas out. So when I do work with somebody, it has to be somebody that's really good at understanding that I'm sorting through ideas, and I try to do the same for other people. So if I like, let's say I'm recording you and you're in the booth, I'm not gonna interrupt your flow. Like, or it's like let's say you're sitting down and you're writing, and I'm stopping you, telling you what to write every 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Or giving like throwing little, like not allowing you to just work through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and that process is like, I guess it would be called like studio etiquette. Like a lot of people don't have studio etiquette and understanding that. And um when it comes to like music shit, there's like a bunch of fucking egos that just sit in one room. And I have a big ego too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that whole process I just never been good with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's been my dilemma for a long, long, long time. And I've gotten to a place now where um I've built my business in a way that works with the way that I like to work. So if you did want to get into the studio with me, it's gonna have to happen naturally. There's no way to pay me. There's no way to do anything. Like it's just gonna have to happen. Um, because there's people that I've known for years that Like I'm known, like I have my best friend I started making music with. I don't even get in the studio with him. So and Josh is in here. I think Skate is in here. Like they've barely been in the studio with me. It's hard to get into the studio with me personally. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that it's not like highly likely that it's gonna happen, and it's not anything personal. Like I can probably think you're the best artist in the world and won't get in the studio with you just because one, I don't want to I don't want to mess the relationship up because I know how I am, and two, uh I just operate in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? So if it happens, it happens. Um I think that the studio experience is really really good. So like I would never tell anybody like if you're just starting out, if you've never been in a studio, like if you're an artist, if you're a producer, if I can tell you one thing, starting out, throw yourself into a studio situation, like become an engineer, work with artists. Like even if you're an artist, go throw yourself into a situation, become like try to become like an engineer or just work in the studio environment so that you can understand how it goes and you can pick up knowledge really really fast because in a week working at a studio you'll work with 100 people and or you'll experience the workflow of 100 people and you'll adapt to the way that things are supposed to go a lot faster than if you watch YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? So when I started out I started out in a studio like I was an engineer first. So I started making beats, and then my goddad he had his own studio off of in LA off of Crenshaw and Rosecrans. If you're from LA, you know what that is. And it was in like a garage, like literally next to a mechanic, like in a garage. You know what I'm saying? And all I used to do was go in there, and he would pay me like $5 an hour, $4 an hour just to record people for him and I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. But I picked up on what artists need, how artists like to rap, what kind of beats they pick, what kind of sounds they like. I picked up on all these little things that I never would have picked up on sitting in a corner of my room. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have never learned any of those things. And I also like just being honest, like being around a bunch of egotistical, extra out dudes all the time, it builds your confidence. Like you have to have thick skin. And a lot of producers, a lot of artists these days just don't have thick skin. Like niggas is weenies, like straight up. Like a lot of these producers are snowflakes. A lot of these artists are snowflakes. They sensitive. They can't take feedback. I could take feedback. You could tell me my shit whack. Like that's fine. Like if you think some shit is whack and you want to give me constructive criticism, I could take it. Like I'm not afraid. I love that. Like I love hearing that I'm not good enough because it lets me know that I have layers to go. I've been doing this so long. You know what I'm saying? So like put getting into that type of situation where uh you have to deal with a bunch of different personalities and you have to grow a thick skin is like the best thing that ever happened to me. Like it's the best thing that ever could happen. Like my confidence is so high when it comes to music because of it. Like my confidence in my music is so high because I came from a place where like you got shitted you pretty much got shitted on for having terrible music. Like and there was no holding back. And that's not the world that we live in today. That's it's just not. It makes me feel old saying that. I sound old saying that, but it is what it is. Niggas is weenies, and they can't take constructive criticism at all. Not even constructive criticism. They can't take like masculine energy at all. It's wild times, bro. For real, for real. Like I argue with dudes every day on my YouTube. on that type shit. People still hit up the studio even if they're not that good at making beats. Yeah, you gotta like go to a place full of people that are better than you. Like go to a place full of people that have music that's way better than you. They're gonna shit on you. They're gonna tell you your shit is trash. Like it's the same thing. If you want to learn how to cut hair, go to a barbershop. Start cutting hair. Niggas gonna shit on you, bro. They gonna shit on you. Like, but it's gonna make you better because at least you have somebody telling you that you're not doing it right. Because then what happens is that you start doing it right. They start acknowledging you. They start telling you like, oh no, that's fire. Oh no, I'll change this. Oh no, that's good. Then you start to learn. It builds your confidence because now you know for sure. Because you know what I'm saying. Like that's what you really need. You know what I mean? I think this is done. I just gotta put my tag on here. Throw the tag up on here. That shit loud.
It's just different.
A little listen through. Wait. I want to see what you said. The dope rappers with talent get overlooked because they don't care about talent no more. I don't think that's true, bro. I don't think that's true. The hard work beats talent when talent won't work hard. Whoo, that's a bar. I'm doing this for personal, authentic expression, not money and fame. My spirit won't let me not do it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you need money, right? And nothing would make you happier than making money from what you love to do. Like you're doing it, whatever you would do personally. Like let's say you love to crochet, my nigga, like, and that was all that you love to do, and you didn't do it for money. But like, if you start making $100,000 a year off of it, $1 million a year off of it, you'd be happy. You would be genuinely happy, right? So I think that mindset that has been pushed into creatives is bullshit. Like you are valuable. You you are valuable. You are, you're worth something. Am I still here? Still working? Yeah, you're valuable, you're worth something, and you should want to make money from your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you should want to make music from your make money from your shit. Like that mindset has to like change in all of us. Like you should pursue business. You should know business. You should want to make money from this shit. Like, but the thing is that this is my honest opinion. This is just coming from somebody like I don't talk a lot because when I talk, people get offended, and I just leave. I just focus on the music. But if you want me to be honest, most of us in that are creative aren't good enough to make money from it, and you're not valuable enough to the market to be worth money, and we all know that. And so we come up with this bullshit like I don't do it. I don't want to do it for money. Like no, you know that you're not good enough yet to make money. That's the that's the real shit. That's what it is. Like you're not valuable enough to the market. You don't bring value enough to the market. I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying this is coming from somebody that felt the same way. But you're not valuable enough, and even if you are talented, even if you're the best rapper, you still have to bring value to the market because it's a marketplace. This is a marketplace. You have to bring value to a market to be able to create income, and most of us aren't valuable enough to be able to do it. We're just not. And the way you create value is from understanding what people need, not what you need, not what you want, but what people need. That's the realest shit. Like, if you're not giving value to people, then why the fuck are they gonna listen to your music, buy your merchandise? There's no exchange. Like, there's nothing for them to want to get from you. So that's the reality of a lot of us creatives. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's our problem. Like, we're so egotistical. Because I am too. I was. But once I started to think about, like, okay, what do people need? Like, what do artists need from me? Right? What do they need in order to feel like I value them enough? And once I focused on that, everything changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just is what it is. And that's the problem with artists, is that we don't understand business. We don't understand commerce. We don't understand market and marketing and all those things. And we're taught to not need to do that. It's a system. Like, it's a system that's been created for us. And we got to break that shit. Like, it's just not true. You need to get better at making music. You need to get better at marketing. You need to give people what they need and want in order to get what you need and what you want. And that's just the truth. I think this beat is done.
It's just different.
All right, that's done. That is done. I like it. But my question is, if you are an artist, you put in the work, try to get people to support, family and friends included. Why do they say fuck what you got? I'm gonna listen to the trash rapper? Because that trash rapper is giving them something that they want. Time well spent. You drop gems in here for producers and artists alike. Appreciate you. Yeah. But this is the thing. Me and my girl had a discussion about this today. Like, there's some guy commenting on my page telling me, like, I need to get better at making beats or whatever. Um uh and people value their opinion way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like us as individuals, we value our own opinion. All right, Jason, peace. Um we value our opinions way too much. Like, we put our opinion on a pedestal, but we forget that there's like 8 billion people on earth, and we all like different shit. There's like pods of people that like millions of people that like different shit. And so your opinion on what a whack rapper is just your opinion. You know, you look at this guy as a whack rapper, and there's a million people that look at him like the best rapper in the world, and that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, and you guys are probably all gonna like say like whatever, but I think Eminem's music is trash. Like, his current music is terrible. Like, I haven't heard a good song from him since I was 15 years old. Like, I haven't heard not one good song. But there's people that love Eminem. But my opinion doesn't matter because they love him. You know what I'm saying? Like they love Eminem, and I love that they love Eminem. I'm not listening to that shit, but that's them. You know what I'm saying? Like, like so. But my opinion doesn't matter because there's people that love Eminem and will listen to him till the day that they die. And there's other people like that too. NBA YoungBoy, I think he's terrible, but people love him. Like is what it is, and you have to accept that fact. And that's somebody else's success is not hurting you. You know, people loving somebody else is not hurting you. The thing that's hurting you is focusing on somebody else. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's hurting you. Like people loving somebody else does not hurt you at all. Like when I see somebody else being successful, like I look at that, I'm like, that's fire. I'm glad he can eat. You know what I'm saying? Like let that man eat. Like that man is eating. He's feeding his 12 kids. NBA young boy, he got like 8 kids, bro. That man need that money. He need that. You know what I'm saying? Like he need that bread. I want him. I never would want not want him to have that money. Like you know what I'm saying? That status, whatever he has, I never want him to lose that because he has things that he needs, and he has people that rely on him. So you know, I would never wish bad or even care about what he's doing. I focus on what I'm doing. If you start to focus on what you're doing and fuck everybody else, then you start to see like, oh, well, you know, I'm better. I'm better than him, and I'm building my audience, and you won't even focus on being better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that. That's what I'm saying. Let that man eat. Put it on a shirt. Yeah, man. Everybody got to eat, and there's 8 billion. Like, do you know how you can have 1 million people, and that's not even like I don't even think that that's a percent of 8 billion. That's not even 1%. You know what I'm saying like 10 million people could love somebody that you hate, and there's still billions of people left for you to impress. And, you know, I think that the mindset just has to change. You know, the mindset has to change. But hey, y'all got any more questions before I bounce? I can answer some questions, or you know, we can. You got some more discussion points? I'm down to answer whatever. Probably have to listen to this beat one more time. Who's my favorite artist right now? Kendrick. I love Kendrick's creativity. Um, but like new artists. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, there's this kid. His name is I was just listening to his shit yesterday, bro. He's dope. What's his name? What's his name? Kenny Mason. Kenny Mason. I've been listening to his stuff. Um, real quick. When are you going to make more Detroit type beats? Me and Skate will work on some more. What's the best way to market yourself? Best way to market yourself is by creating video content on any of the platforms. Video content, not just posting your music. What's a recommended plugin? Um, Complete Native Instruments Complete and Ozone, Isotope Ozone. Keep up the great shit. I appreciate you, fam. I want all my people to succeed. Me too. That's my dog. What would you say the most important thing to focus on first when making beats? Uh, um, I think that making sure the beat is open enough for the artist is the most important thing. All right, Zen, man. Have a good day at work, bro. That's Nova's first. I'm gonna try to start recording my own music because producers are shicey as fuck in my city, bro. That if there's one suggestion I can give you, record your own shit. How do you feel about underground artists? I love underground artists. You guys feed me. Underground artists literally put food in my mouth. When you drop in this beat at 6 p.m. today Eastern, are you ever going to do the producer mentor program again? No, never again. Never ever again. I'm about to buy an interface. Computer, a mic, and an interface. That's all you need, and some headphones. Trendsetter, what's good, fam? I'm just ending the stream, man. About to finish up in a second. Am I a writer? I am. I am. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I am. Appreciate you doing this. I appreciate you coming through, man. Genuinely. No, no, I'm in Atlanta, bro. Not in New York. I'm in Atlanta. What you do though, man? You got the best beats to me, in my opinion. I appreciate that, man. There's a majority of people who love what I do. There's some guys that hate me. It's pretty funny. Thank you for the knowledge. I got you, fam. Try to help where I can. Thank you, Cass. And I'm putting furniture together. Hey, bro, that comes first. What's the best recording software to use for self-recording when you're going live? Tomorrow I'll probably go live again. Um, Make sure you guys follow. If you're not subscribed, turn on the notifications so you get it. And I know that's some typical shit, but like literally, um, and to say thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, J Anime. I know you be buying beats, I think, or I don't know if you're a producer. I think you be buying beats, so I recognize that name for sure. Best recording software. I would say Cubase, in my opinion, is the easiest recording software compared to like Pro Tools. Family A. That's all that matters, bro. Family first. Check out Get Off Me by Nathaniel. It's my beat. Send it to me. Send it to my email. Here, my email. You guys got anything you want to send? Right there. I got a few songs off beats I bought from you from your site. Hell yeah, send it. So hyped about the elite membership. You joined the elite membership? You're a real one. I appreciate you. Appreciate you and your craft. I appreciate you. I appreciate the appreciation, man. I just want to thank you for your encouragement and support and advice. Keep doing what you love. For sure. I got you. All right, y'all. I will try to be back on tomorrow. Um, I'm not promising anything. Um, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to do this more. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I got a camera that I got to hook up and everything. And what I'm thinking about doing is doing this thing called Music Mondays. And since Trendsetter talked about the elite membership, me and the team, we've been talking about doing something kind of crazy. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is, but kind of exactly what it is. Where I'll be giving away some bread every single Monday, where for people that make the best song to one of my beats. You know what I'm saying? And you'll have an opportunity to win some bread every single week. And that's something I'm thinking about doing. I'm not promising it. It's just something that's been on my brain. I've been trying to get into the habit of streaming. Um, but that's something that I definitely want to do. And because this past year has been crazy for me financially, it's been amazing. And I don't want to just take from everybody. Like I said, like I know what the market needs. I know that artists don't need to buy beats, and you guys still buy beats from me. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to give back. I need to find a way to give back, and that's one way I've been thinking about. Um, so stay tuned for that. And I know, we got a lot of egos in here. We got a lot of people that they think they're gonna win that. But it's a substantial amount of money. It ain't no little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not no like $100 type shit. Like it's like think about doing some real shit. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you turn on post notifications, subscribe, all that good shit, man. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay safe. People going crazy right now out there. And I appreciate you guys, man. How to be consistent? Be consistent, bro. Do that shit. What you talking about? How to be consistent? Just do it. What's the Shia LaBeouf shit, nigga? Just do it. Get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. All y'all. Go do something. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.